Impress your friends with this so kawaii Miffy the Bunny French palmier hack. Hey sugar, if you're new to my channel, I'm Rox of RoxStarBakes, and my passion is helping people make sweet treats. I created this project because 1, puff pastries from scratch take so long for me. 2, even experienced bakers have a tough time with puff pastry sometimes. And 3, Miffy the Bunny is so cute. So first, we need to spread some sparkling sugar across our workspace. And here's how to make colorful sanding sugar. Take a toothpick of your favorite food coloring and add it in. I wanted to keep this project rainbow Easter themed, so I made about 6 different colors. And so that this doesn't take forever, I'm actually going to demonstrate 4 different colors. I mix each color with a separate utensil to keep the colors bright. How long does it take to dry? Not long, depending on humidity, 10 to 20 minutes. Boop. Boop. There are some dark spots in the sparkling sugar you made, Rox. Yes, there are. The longer you mix, the more integrated these pieces become. Keep going. Once dry, spread the sugar onto the workspace. There are a bunch of ways you can go with coloring these bunnies. You could go solid, or you can make each piece of dough every color of the rainbow. For me, I'm making each pastry piece 2 to 3 colors. Now, thaw the puff pastry until it is a balance between cold and pliable. The puff pastry should be about 1/8 of an inch thin. If it's wonky because it's melted, just roll it out until it's even. Now sprinkle the top of the pastry with sugar. If the pastry cracks, have no worries. You can still seal it together with your fingers and a little water. Boop. Boop. I roll it with a pin to help the sugar adhere. Now fold the ends of the pastry towards the center. And sometimes if the sugar isn't adhering as much as I like, I'll use my hands to give it a little bit of help. Now fold the outer edges towards the center. And then place the pastry on a parchment-lined cookie sheet. Place it in the refrigerator for about half an hour. Remove from the fridge. Then use a very sharp knife to cut into thin slices. On average, I cut these to a little bit under 1/4 of an inch thin. And then place on a lined baking sheet. Because I love for everything to be so extra, I add more sugar before placing the pastries on the lined baking trays. The puff pastries expand, so space them at least 1 inch apart. Just so you know, a pack of puff pastries makes basically double what you are seeing here. Place into a preheated 400-degree oven for 5 to 7 minutes. Now you're gonna wanna flip these bad boys and bake them for about 5 to 7 minutes more, or until they are lightly golden. When you pull them out, let them cool on the tray. So now we're moving on to the face. Here's a pic of Miffy. So cute, right? So now it's time to separately melt those black and white candy melts. Because I don't have a microwave down here, I am using a candy melter and some Easy Thins. If you do have a microwave and this is how you prefer to melt them, just melt in 30-second increments and stir. I placed down some parchment paper to catch any of the extra drips. Now, let's dip the cookies into the white candy melts and make the faces. Place the palmiers onto a cooling rack so there is no pooling and let it dry completely. See? No pooling. And they cool and dry really quick, which is what you want before applying the face. I dip a toothpick lightly into the melts and draw the eyes and mouth. Whoa-MG. Decorating success. So many Miffy faces. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, it definitely helps. If you love so kawaii projects, here's a playlist. I hope you have a sweet day. Bye. Beep, boop, beep.